Welcome to Mug TTG, this is Mug Talking, and today's Monday, so we'll have our Monday analysis here, the video that I talk about the PQs that happened this weekend. So let's start here with this. This is all of the PQs that we have this weekend. We didn't have too much. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not even 10. And some of this PQ have like 10 players, 12 players. So we're going to talk about the ones that have more than like 50. This one have 39, but we're going to talk about it too. And as we can see here, we have like green for the victory, right? Like all of the winners of this weekend plays with green, and just not like 8 of those plays with hero green. So like hero red, green, actually hero and green, right? Because both is villainy and Yoda is blue. But yeah, we can see that hero and green is really strong right now in this meta, right? But let's talk here with this PQ and Toe. We have here 4 Yoda's data vault. Yeah, 4 Yoda. Is a lot. The final was like 2 Yoda data vault, which is, I think Lil was 81. Is it Nick? That I'm aware. I think maybe I have faced him in Carabas sometime. I don't remember now, but I think this Nick, I don't know. Yeah, we have 4 Yodas here. The other one, we have 3 Yoda. We have Anakin data vault, we have Han Solo 2 ECL. This one at least we have like 1000 red with the Force that I'm going to show the list later because it's like a different list. And here we have another PQ with 2 Yodas, but this one is at least is red and I'm going to show the list too. We have this Obi-Wan double green that is really interesting. I really want to play with this. Stay tuned. And we have here Maron. If you don't know, he's Woo, another content creator here in the YouTube, and he just like, this is the 3rd PQ win in a row. Like he won like in the last 2 weekends too. Like he won 3 PQs in a row. It's just insane. Congratulations for the result, man. And here we have his list. I'm pretty sure the only difference here from the last one, he's supposed to play with Confiscate in the sideboard instead of this card. This change it with corruption, and he played with 2 traitors in the main deck. So he put the traitors out, bring Confiscate from the sideboard, and put this change it with corruption from the sideboard to the sideboard. And I think my camera is up. Yeah, it is in front here. We have 3 Bo-Katan cries, okay? So yeah, he won with like his 3rd PQ in a row with the Yoda data vault. Yoda data vault probably is like, not probably, I think everyone knows that is the tire ass right now, right? Here we have the Obi-Wan double green that I was talking about. Look at this. My friend sent me this, and he sent me with a bunch of prints that he's playing with in the Carabas. Won against a bunch of meta decks, which is good. The deck can be really wild here. Like you can play like maybe, I don't know, any unit turn 1, maybe this Seasoned Fleet Admiral have rate 1, so you can play this turn 1 as a 1/4. You use Mystic Monastery to create a force, then use Obi-Wan's ability to give you experience soak. So now you have a 2/5 rate 1 in the ground. Turn 2 you can play something else, like maybe this, I don't know. Maybe you can play an Obi-Wan. Now you using Mystic Monastery again, give experience talk to Obi-Wan. Now he's a 4/6. It's really hard to do with a 4/6 in turn 2. And maybe this, maybe you play like Mina Boundary turn 1, then you can play Oppo. Now you have a 4/6 with restore 1, and you can just grind this raid 1, actually restore a raid 1. It's really good. Not just this, you can play like in turn 3 you can play Captain Saif. Now you have a 5/6 cent now, and you can't use force anymore because you use in turn 1, 2, 3. You can do that. You can play General's Blade. You create a big unit against units that you know, against decks that your opponent can't like just use. He's not playing with blue or yellow maybe because they can't use Fell Dragon, they can't use Waylay. So if you just play General's Blade, you have a unit that your opponent can't deal with that. Like it looks like a really aggressive deck. Have the units of purpose for sure. Turn 3 maybe we can use command to ramp, maybe give 2 experience tokens to our unit. We can deploy Obi-Wan. Then next turn we can play unit of purpose to close the game. But my friend said that we not even need to unit of purpose. Like for sure is really good, but some matches you not even need to use this. You're just doing more damage to your opponent. You have to Obi-Wan's ability, you have big units that the opponent can't defeat it, so looks really interesting this one. You can play Enterprise Lakers as a 6/6 turn 3, right? So I really want to play with this. I'm for sure going to record a video with this deck. Here we have Yoda Rad. I like this one too. I don't think we have too much to say here. Maybe Charismatic. That is a card that I don't think we had in Yoda Red before. Maybe, no, we probably has, because this is more aggressive version, right? It's not like you don't need to use the Force too much. So yeah, maybe yes. Aggressive Negotiation is a good card. We can draw a bunch with Ki-Adi-Mundi. We can draw a bunch with this card here. We can draw a bunch with C-3PO, with Owen, with Red Squad X-Wing. So you're going to have a bunch of cards in hand. So Aggressive Negotiations can sometimes be clutch and just finalize the match earlier, right? And here we have 2 Bo-Katan Cries. In the Simpy Kill pool, we have here Sabat Yellow. That is a different one. Like we saw recently a Sabat Targetel. I like it a lot. I played a bunch in Carabas and I'm really enjoying the deck. This with Yellow could be good too. We have some interactions here that is good with Sabat, like this Stolen Store Path unit. Attach unit gains on attack. Name a card. The defending player reveals the hand. For each card in their hand with that name, create a spy token. So with Sabat, you hit the base, you know the card that your opponent is going to draw. And maybe you think, okay, this card I know that he's not going to resource, so I can play this Stolen Store Path unit here, Store Path unit. Then the next turn when I attack, I know that he draw that card, so I can say that I can name that card. I know that he's going to have in hand, so I can create a spy token. Can be really good. We have here Spark of Rebellion, so we can see our opponent's hands, then use this, then trigger this. Sometimes you can hit Sabat with your units in the base. You get to trigger Sabat, then your opponent have like 2 good cards. You know that he's going to draw at least 1 good card, so at least you have like Spark of Rebellion to discard the next card like that he's going to draw, right? We have Budiruki in the sideboard, can be really good too, because you know that your opponent is going to draw something, right? Maybe you hit turn 2 with something, then you saw like 2 Overrun Barrage, but you don't want your opponent to have 1, so you can play turn 3 Budiruki to discard the other Overrun Barrage, so it can be really good. Here we have Final Showdown that looks interesting too, because Sabat looks like it is an aggressive deck. Like this one is more tempo one for sure, because I have Yellow, I have Cunning, I have a bunch of things, but can be really aggressive. We have Hot Shot, we have Cunning to give +4. We have Falcon to enter ready and attack for 3. So Surprise Strikers can be really aggressive. So maybe in the turn with 6 resources, Final Showdown can be clutch to win some match. Like if you play Lightmaker in turn 4, you can attack for 7 the next turn. Then you can use Final Showdown and attack for 7 again. It's like 14 damage just with Lightmaker. So maybe it's necessary to win the match, right? Here we have the finalist, the Chancellor Palpatine Data Vault. This deck I'm liking a lot right now. I'm playing a bunch in the Carabas with Kylo Data Vault and Chancellor Palpatine Data Vault. I like more those decks than Kira, and I used to play with Kira before, so I'm liking it a lot. I think like Kylo Data Vault have a different way to go with the upgrades. You have a decent deploy with a huge Sentinel that you can play like maybe 2 Craven Power and defeat 2 units with the deploy, something like that. This one is different. We have the plot take, so we still have a huge deploy here. Like you're going to deploy Palpatine, you can play Chancellor Palpatine for free. You can play Slimer, you can play Caliban, you can play this Dogmatic Shock Squad. This one don't play with the First Lights. I like First Light. That is a 5/7 ambush in space, and when you defeat a card with that, you draw a card. But I like it because sometimes we'll have like space decks and that card can defeat a bunch of things. Like if you don't have like something to do with a Falcon ready right now, you can just deploy your leader, then play First Light, defeat it, or something like that. But yeah, I like a lot of this deck. I think Condemn is like probably one of the best cards of this set, and we're going to see this card more and more post rotation. Here we have the Toronto Qualifier. More Yoda Data Vault, but this one is interesting. We have like 3 Palpatines here, Emperor Palpatine, not the Chancellor, and we have 1 Turk-Intel. So let's see this list here. This we have an interaction that we can do here that I think not every player knows about this interaction. That is Palpatine. When you deploy Palpatine, you can take control of an enemy unit that have damage. But the problem is you need to put damage there, right? So maybe if you have 7 resources, you play Vader, your opponent plays Luke. The Luke don't have damage yet. So you need to like maybe next turn attack with some unit. Maybe if you're into ping 1 damage there, he will attack with the Luke first. Then you can deploy and take control of Luke, but Luke will be like exhausted, so it's bad for you. So what we can do with this red thing, red Palpatine, you can deploy Palpatine. Then you're going to play Syntakas with the plot. You're going to attack with your Emperor Palpatine. You're going to sacrifice something with your own attack, Palpatine's ability. Maybe Celestial Scrub, maybe Porg, I don't care. Then you're going to ping one something. Then after all of this, you're going to take control of that unit. Yeah, you can choose to take control, like would be the last thing that you're going to do. So you can deploy, play Synta with plot, attack with Palpatine, sacrifice an unit with your own attack, ping one damage and something, draw a card, then take control of that unit. So you can do this, like maybe your opponent have like a Caloran back there without damage, and they think, oh, okay, I will attack for 7 because he can't like just ping here, then take control because I will, if he pings, I will attack. But no, I will just deploy, do all of the things that I just said right now and take control of Caloran back and attack you for 7. So really good, like can take a bunch of players by surprise. I like it at Porg here because it's a cost 0, so we can say that this is like 0 for a draw, right? This is just you can just play this for 0, then expend 1 resources to defeat it, to do 1 damage and something, and draw a card. So can be really good. This is like a future. It's like while you pretends you're playing with 47 cards, I think, because this will just give you a draw, right? Okay, you can play this and your opponent can defeat it, but most of the time I think you're going to play this only when your opponent can't do that, right? Looks really good, I would test for sure. He will have qualifier in Barcelona. We have Sabine, that is a deck that we're not seeing at all right now. Like, we don't see this in top 8 anymore. It's like really hard to see Sabine. Yeah. And I thought that Sabine, like, set 6 will be like the best set for Sabine because we have more cards, but it's not. Have some troll data vault here. Yoda green with the forces, like almost the same list with the data vault. Like the only list is that we not play with Bo-Katan, we play with the Yoda unit, but all of the deck is like the same. We have Chancellor Palpatine, and the one here okay, let's go to the final first. We have here a green red villainy, like against green red villainy, which is cool. And Boba Fett won here. We've seen more Piet right now than Boba Fett. Interested to see Boba winning against Piet. But the list that I chose here is this Obi-Wan ACL, because it's really different. We don't see this too much. He's played with the 2 Galen Erso, which is interesting too. Captain Rex can be really good here. We have ECL, so you can play Captain Rex as a 7. Like, attack for 7. You can defeat any leader that deploys with 6 resources, I think, right? We have Queen Amidala for sure. This official can be really good too. We have Diplomatic Envoy. You may disclose green. If you do, the next unit you play this phase gains ambush. Okay, but this can supposed to be better for the late game, I think. That's why he plays with only 1, maybe. Because if you play this like early in the game, you're not going to have resources to play a big unit, right? Maybe the next, like in the late game, you can play, if you have like 8 resources, you can play this, then play Captain Rex with ambush or Anakin with ambush. Looks interesting. I will test this one too for sure. He will have a Montpellier, I don't know. We have here 4 Anakin data vault. I'm not going to show the list. I think everyone knows Anakin data vault list. Cat Bane Sarkhan the list. Han Solo 1 list. Kira data vault list. So Han Solo 2 Blue is a deck that we've seen more and more right now. We saw this in the last 2 weekends too. Not with the Force, just blue. But yeah, like I said, green hero is like really stupid right now, right? Really strong. And this one is another to show this. 3 Han Solo 2 ECL. Piet again, like I said, we've seen more Piet than Boba Fett. Another Yoda data vault. Yep, green. This hero is just really good. So this is it. This is all of that we have this for today. We didn't have too much this in this video because this weekend we have only 9 PQs. So yeah, the good thing is like we still can see some rogue decks, and I like that. But for sure, Yoda data vault, Anakin data vault, and Han Solo 2 green or ECL maybe data vault is like the best. Is the tire ass right now, the deck to be beaten on, right? So what do you guys think about the meta? Share here in the comments. See you in the next video.